Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I come and wish you a good day. For it is and before I wanted to say, I was really thank you to like, to share, to comment, to subscribe. I thank you so much for your donations. They will be returned to you 100-fold. The Archangel Raphael explained that money is an energy. It comes from the infinity of source, and so when we give money, when we spend money, when we invest money, we have the intention for it to return to us 100-fold. When we receive money, we have the intention that the person the source of that money, it will be returned 100-fold to the people who are providing it. And if you want a private session, you can send me an email. I wanted to discuss a few ideas. The first one is it's all about loving the prime creator, the source, the first source and center, the universal Father. But the universal Father, the will of God, the will of the universal Father, is the same of the will of Allah, the will of Jehovah. Regardless of our faith, it is only one God, one truth, one point of freedom. Personally, I know I'm in the service of Allah. Spirit confirmed that to me, and I am a messenger of God. For we here as ambassador of the spirit realm. The more we integrate, the more we assume that responsibility, regardless of the consequences. We assume that responsibility. We don't have to confront. We're developing wisdom, so we are integrating. We don't get into a fight against the dark. We transmute the darkness into the light. And we develop a Christos nature, the Christos Sophia, the wisdom and the will of God. And we all have that. The Christ is not an individual. It is the energy of the teacher. It is the energy of the unity with God, the oneness with God. And we all have that. We all need to achieve that. For Spirit is willing to help, but we do need to ask. Sometimes we need to find, in order to find the right action, we need to ask Spirit, and we will receive an answer. If you ask, just be ready to receive, because as soon as you ask any spirit in the universe for an answer, the spirit. Well, sometimes if you ask God, an angel an archangel or a master will come to answer you. But otherwise, if you direct your soul to any spirit, it's like you're connecting to all of them, but it will be the ones that will be responding. And so we continue to elevate our consciousness day after day, regardless of what we believe. That sometimes we believe we are regressing. We're not regressing. And even at night, we have this double life. When we sleep, we don't have the critical mind. We have another life up there as our soul, and even our soul is ascending through the process that we're going through down here. So there is this great deal of elevation on both on awakened state and during our sleep time. For the Archangel Michael was talking about the life being like a building, and we're on the ground floor. We need to learn all the lessons of the ground floor before we get the codes to access the first floor. If we go to the sixth floor, we're not going to be able to stay, because we still need to master the lessons of the third, fourth, and fifth floor. But sometimes you can go to the top floor, and then you get an energy and you bring it back. You won't be able to stay there, because we need to access all levels. And depending on our soul plan, some people have a soul plan where they will need to access sixth floor building, but other people created a high rise. There are 50 floors to climb. So, and there are some people that live in the basement, in the underground, and that's so it's all. But the more we ascend into this building, the more the view is beautiful, the more peaceful. There is less noise, and so we seek to ascend through the process. But we need to master every lesson of every level before we are actually able to access the next level. For that, we need to forgive and to ask for forgiveness. Even if we don't know why we need to ask for forgiveness, it's always good, because there may be things that we forgot that we need to be forgiven for. And the more we are able to forgive, the easier it is for us to forgive ourselves, and not to fall into the trap and tricks and games of the matrix. We want to come out of the cavern of Plato, to come out of the darkness. For even if those the atheists, there is a lot of materialist atheist people that have a very good life still here, and they believe that we're all crazy to believe in God, to believe in ascension, to believe in spirit, to believe in angels, archangels, or even just to have faith in God. But it doesn't matter. It's better to let them believe whatever they believe, and to be true to ourselves if we do believe that. If we know, for me, the existence of God has nothing to do with belief. It is absolute fact, and there is absolutely no more doubts in my mind. I may have doubts in relationship to certain actions or aspects of my life, but the existence of God is utterly beyond any doubt for me. And we are part of those armies of heaven. And slowly but surely, there are many treasures that we're going to be discovering from within, above, or even on the earth. The earth is covered with energy centers and all treasures from all civilization and technologies and all kinds of. There's all kinds of treasures. There is a continent that there's a lot of speculation and a lot of that has been covered right now. It's the continent of Antarctica. Both the dark and the light are really working there. But in truth, it's a very old civilization that used to be there, and all of it will be revealed eventually. It used to be a paradise. Now it's like frozen in the ice. But all the truth will come out. All the truth will be revealed. There was a great book, it's a French book that talks about an old civilization. It's a novel, a science fiction novel, because it was La Nuit des Temps in French. It's I don't know the name. It's René Barjavel. It's about it's a love story about the civilization that's been discovered, and I don't know the title in English. It would be about so far when the it's like the time of eternity past. I'm not really sure the title. So I mentioned it. I should have researched the title in English. René Barjavel, La Nuit des Temps. It's a beautiful book about the discovery of an old civilization on Antarctica. For it should be comforting for those who have connected to the world of spirit on any level. We are able to connect that we're not alone, that there are benevolent intelligence that are assisting us, that are higher consciousness, they are benevolent, they are very intelligent, they have love and wisdom. And we are serving, whether we are down here in physical plane or we are up there in the spirit realm, we are all serving the source and the planet. So it's like we're part of something greater. As soon as we work for the highest good of all, we are aligned with all the armies of heaven, and we're part of that. Remember the words of Jesus. I am the way, I am the light, I am the truth. And you are the truth, you are the way, you are the light. We are all Christos and Sophia inside. So it's like live your truth and be the light. It's like we all have a unique light, a unique truth to unfold. We have to learn to find that. And For it will take a while between all the illusions in human consciousness to be shaken off, and we can create this global, all beings will be on the paradise level of reality as the fifth dimension. What we seek is that, the optimal timeline. For it's like once we get rid of all the illusions of the third dimension, the physical realm, and all the illusion of the astral realm, we are getting ready to move into this optimal timeline where we become so fulfilled within each moment of now, and we have access to anything we want to create the future that we seek to create at any given moment. That's basically the fifth dimension. For a lot of the problems of the world were created by the biblical snake, and this biblical snake will want you to believe that the lie is the truth, that the truth is the lie. It is also what created about this idea of lack, this scarcity. It's absolutely unnatural. There is enough resources for everybody, but everybody is like under the hypnotic spell of that snake. For most people, even rich people, there's a lot of people that have everything, but then they still don't have enough, and they have to continue to want more and more and more. They don't find contentment. So it's like it's a spirit of lack. Once we find contentment, we're no longer in lack, we're in abundance. And so, but it's the truth shall set us free, but before it sets us free, it's going to make us suffer, because we need to eliminate all those illusions from third and fourth dimension. It is harmonizing the left and the right brain, the intuition and the logical, so that the cerebellum, the third brain, the mini brain, can activate, and we move into this fifth dimension, the dimension of power. It's an harmonization between when the ego accepts to be submissive to the soul, to the divine. and knowing the truth of the heart center is really what we need to do, is to connect to our own heart center, to utilize the prana, the conscious breath, to activate all our chakras and the kundalini and the light body. Eventually we're gonna get there, huh? So just be patient. Do not let the delays deter you from your goal, whatever goal that is. For we all have plans, missions, dreams, projects. It's good to have some idea of what we want, what is our optimal timeline. For me, it's like painting and showing art, running a gallery. My first profession was, before I was an artist, I was a gallery dealer in Los Angeles in 1983, 84, 85. Then I became an art broker, and now Spirit is saying I'm going to become a dealer, which is nice to be able to own the paintings we sell. But we'll see in time. It's hopefully very, very soon. I'm really eager to put those last 5 years behind me and to forgive, but not to forget also. There's been some things that we want to forgive, but we do not want to forget, not to repeat the experience and to keep things in balance. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you again for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I'm gonna the observer of the day. We'll pull some cards. The observer of the day is man, woman. So for men and women have been created here in this world like almost like enemies, you know. And it's not the case. We're so complementary. We're very different, and that is really what woman is, the Holy Grail. It's like a gift given to man. So it's like to return to the state of harmony and respect and love. And so to balance that, for as far as I know, there is only yin and yang, and there is not like a third element that comes in between the yin and the yang. But that's part of the madness of our time. So they're trying to find all kinds of things to distract people, to try to keep the power, to utilize fear, to create confusion. All of the dark forces are the power of fear, seduction, and confusion. That's the only powers they have. When the only powers we have is love, light, and understanding. The highest wisdom is spirituality and religion. Whatever way is appropriate for us is really what we need to follow. And there is all roads leads to Rome. Every path will lead to the source. The more yet we have to move from the impure to the pure, from the dark to the light, to return to the source. But everybody will get there eventually. It's just there are certain short roads that there are not really any shortcuts, but there are ways we can accelerate the path, and sometimes it slows down. But it's all about rhythm and flow, and we're learning what we need to learn from our flow. So be in acceptation and patient. And so what we need to understand is trust and faith. It's all about trust and faith. It's very important. The more we trust, the more we have faith, the less the doubts or the fear can come and intervene. What we need to do is the vessels. Here I'm in La Ciotat. There's some beautiful boats, vessels in the little port here. I'm looking forward to be able to navigate. But it's also about navigating the ocean of consciousness, to return to the source. Like this song, I am sailing, and so just to sailing this great ocean of consciousness, to be the wholeness navigator, because within the great whole it's so vast, so we need to be whole within that, and to navigate. But we have a pilot, this God self, that will pilot us through the circuits, the most inner circuits, and the outcome is wonderful. It is finances. This is really what we need personally. It's really what we need. And once the finances come in, the game becomes fun. So it's very much about accepting to utilize those resources wisely, and to enjoy it, to be grateful, and be ready for this great change that is coming. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song and pull one more card from the Archangels. It's a song of Bob Dylan. It's an easy song, a peaceful song, romantic song. It's called The Man in Me. La 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 la. La 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 la. The man in me will do nearly any task, and as for compensation, there's a little he would ask. Take a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not take it anymore. Take a woman like your kind to find the man in me. But oh, what a wonderful feeling just to know that you are near. Set my heart a reeling from my toes up to my ear. The man in me will hide sometime to keep from being seen, but just because he doesn't want to turn into some machine. Took a woman like you to get through to the man in me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. So the fall is coming, the leaves are coming down, we still have a good weather. I'm really eager to get to work, to get moving, to really, it's been a time of integration, but now we're really eager to move into something new. Just be patient with the process, and do whatever you can to enjoy yourself, to be creative, to find creative, to find people you can play, enjoy yourself, laugh with, and it's like more and more we're becoming aware of what we really need, which is to be light, to enjoy ourselves, to learn, to grow together and expand. And the card of the day is it's the King of Raphael. It's the King of Raphael. Here it is. So it's very much the card of harvest, the card of abundance. He's really comfortable in his big castle, and the Archangel Ariel is here. She's the Archangel of miracle, the Earth Archangels. You can call on her. Archangels are great associates, collaborators. They work with us to reinforce our energy. And here it's about prosperity, stability, to be gifted and powerful, to accept your gift, your power, to be stable and prosper, and to feel it already, even if it's not fully manifested. And it says, your projects are unfolding as they should. Professional and financial success confirms this kind of finances that is coming. Utilizing our resources wisely. But it is important to receive our resources honestly and to spend it wisely, as much as possible, or invest it wisely. And know that from this consciousness that all money is like an energy that comes from God, from source, and that is infinite. So it's about creating flows of abundance and knowing that all that comes out will return 100-fold. All that comes in will return 100-fold to those where they come from. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Namaste.